Yeah, I did. I kept telling myself, and Preston too. Like he's like another motor for me, always motivating me. Like it's a lot of the times, it's almost every game you see us going in together at the same time, and he's always like, you know, just do you, or like he just reminded me right before I go in and just go in and be myself, and I appreciate him for that. Just keeping my mind right on the court too, like when, like if I make a bad play or anything, like he just look at me, just give me that look and keep my head in it. But I seen Trey was struggling. I knew I had to go and I had to do something. I went in, rebounded, defended, and just when coach called my number, got the buckets I could.
Sebastian, typically you like to see layups go in, like see the ball go in, but we opted for a fadeaway over the on front of the baseline to get yourself going.
Another thing like I wanted to reiterate on is my father's always telling me how important it is to just have a mid-post game, mid-range game. So, and I watch players like Paul George. I still watch Kobe, rest in peace. Um, just post phase, like it's one of the hardest shots in the game to block if you can master it. When you look at players like Tim Duncan, um, had elite fadeaways, Dirk Nowitzki.
Was the knee up like Dirk intentional or just kind of happened?
Yeah, that the knee is part of creating space. Like nobody's just gonna jump into your knee, and if it does, it's probably gonna hurt. So it's a thing.
Preston, you guys were both sort of bringing a lot of energy on defense
Mhm.
and rebounding in the first half.
Right.
Where the team's two leading scorers in the first half. Did you feel kind of the energy on defense start to kind of get the offense going late in that first half?
Yeah, especially because we knew we were down, at least like 14, 13, 14. And we knew that, we were coasting. We knew we know what we're capable of, and we knew that, we weren't playing to the fullest of our ability. But, we came to our senses right when our coach called a timeout, and those final minutes, we just dialed in. And coach always told us too, he told us in practice not too long ago, it's more likely of a chance that the team who scores before halftime most likely ends up winning. And, we believed in that, and we were the one who scored at the end, and that carried along to the second half.
Carl's kind of had his struggles shooting three lately. When he hits that three late in the second half, is that kind of like a sigh of relief?
Yeah, definitely.
It wasn't even a sigh. I knew it was going in. I
Oh, yeah.
caught it right beside Bergeron. I said, that one's money.
Mhm.
And that was big time, too.
He-
Put us up 3.
He just makes he just makes big shots, and he makes shots anyway, but just with him, like he never had any doubt, like whether it was gonna go in or not, whether he was off or not. He just kept shooting the ball, and he tells both of us all the time as like an older brother figure that hard work's gonna pay off someday, and them shots are gonna fall sooner or later. So he just kept shooting, and you wouldn't know he was off because he shoots the same way with the same confidence every time.
For
So.
either of you guys, what does coming back and getting this win tonight do for the confidence of this team going ahead as the number of games left, tick away to not quite so many?
You want me to say it?
Like Coach said to us just a minute ago in the locker room, this team hasn't been beat in a really long time. So that's something we get to take and carry with us as like a sense of pride, use it as confidence, to string something together. So we just got to go back, practice, and bring the same energy, same approach to the next team, whether it's whoever it may be.
Right. And also knowing that, St. Louis is one of the more physical teams, one of the more athletic teams, you could say, and they cover a lot of ground. They have a lot of long players. But, knowing that if we can beat them, and they're one of the top teams in A10, and with their physicality, strength, I mean, it's not really different than any other team. If we, like I tell the team all the time, and I tell other people, if we play how we know we can play, and that we know what we're capable of doing, we can beat anybody. And so that brings us a lot of confidence after this game, going into the next few games to end off the season.
After that Duquesne game, I think I wrote that Preston St. Louis is not going to score 13 every night, and then you keep doing it. Do you feel like kind of starting night in and night out has been good for sort of your offensive rhythm?
Yeah. Mainly just because even yesterday, I was down on myself during practice. I was missing wide open shots. I even airballed some. But coach told me at the end of practice, no one's telling you not to shoot. No one's telling you not to be confident. If you have a wide open shot, take it. Don't second guess yourself, because most likely if you second guess yourself, it's probably not going to go in. But just the starting piece. I mean, At the end of the day, I'm here just to do anything I can to help my team win, to help the team win, regardless of if it's score or get loose balls, rebound, take charges, whatever it may be. But it's definitely help boost my confidence a little bit.
It felt like in the first half this meant more to you than it has in recent weeks. Did you have a different mindset when you entered the game tonight?
That whole mindset started an hour before the game. Like, from the music I was listening to, walking in with my head high, just coming in mentally preparing myself, feeding myself, positive words. Also, I started out the game just a little flat, energy-wise, like not necessarily offensively. Carl stopped me because he's like, that big brother role. He said, I'm not hearing you. Like, what's up with your energy? Like, I wasn't talking. I was playing hard. I just wasn't fully engaged into it, almost going through the motions. So he said that to me, and then right then and there he said, yo, when you get the ball, go to work, lock something down. I need to hear you talk, talk your stuff. Like, so he got me going from an energy perspective.
Talk about the rebounding and defense and kind of focusing on that. I mean, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks tonight. Did you feel like that energy you were exuding on the defensive end kind of helped you a little bit on offense tonight?
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it did. Had some crucial rebounds and some crucial blocks, and I'm so hard on myself because I want to be a big time like shot blocker, and like that one I missed at the rim, like just barely. Like I put a lot of pressure on myself to like sort of being like a last resort. But I gotta try to stay disciplined and like not necessarily foul or be reckless. But I try to use my length any way I can to affect the offense of the opposing team.